Hey guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, doing a commentary battle on the grassy flatlands. And for this battle I have chosen the Greek city-states, and as you can see I've got a very small army. I'll talk about that in a bit here. Anyways, here's my opponent's army, FatFreddie. He has chosen the Brutii Romans. And on the front line he has a bunch of archer auxilia. There's 5 units of them. Three units of legionary cohorts, and behind them are 2 units of urban cohorts. And in the back here he has 3 squadrons of Praetorian Cavalry. There's his general. And it looks like most of his units have at least 1 upgrade. Alright, so back to my army. I've got 4 units of Spartans right there in plain view, and I've got 2 units of hidden Greek Cavalry, so my opponent can't see my cavalry units. All he knows is that I've got 4 units right there of Spartans. So, anyways, here's my army, there's my general. The main trouble will be fighting his archer auxilia, and that's why I brought my Greek cavalry. Basically what I want him to do is see my army as like a new army, and hopefully he'll just move his archers around like unprotected, and then I'm going to come out of the hiding and destroy his archers with my Greek cavalry. But if he keeps his archers protected, then I'm going to have some serious issues here, because his archers can easily wipe out my Spartans. Anyways, there's my general right there. He's having a good time. I'm just kind of taunting my enemy. I'm challenging him to come forward and fight my Spartans. And he's shooting my guys from the front with a lot of arrows there. But I guess that's okay because Spartans like to fight in the shade. But anyways, I hope he realizes that my guys are pretty invincible from the front, even against arrows. So hopefully he'll move his archers around my flanks, and that'll make his archers more vulnerable to my Greek cavalry that's hidden back there. So his archers are coming around my right flank, but his Praetorians are supporting those archers. I do see that he has 2 archer auxilia in the back. No, 3 of them in the back, and they're kind of separated from his infantry. If they get further separated, I'm gonna take one of my Greek cavalry units out of hiding and try to take them out. So my opponent, FatFreddie, he's a really funny guy. Like he's a real sportsman. He doesn't care about my army. So this is the kind of opponent I like. Opponent who knows how to have a good time. Anyways, there's this Praetorians coming around my rear there. Same with some archer auxilia, and he's starting to shoot me from the back there, and it's starting to take down some of my Spartans. So I'm gonna act with my hidden Greek cavalry on the left here. And hopefully he won't realize that I have a unit coming out of hiding right there until it's too late. And so here's a moment of truth here. I'm almost at his back line of archers there, and there seems to be no movement yet from his other units. Okay, now his urban cohorts in the back are racing back to support his archers. But it's too late. I'm already targeted on one of these archer auxilia, so that archer unit is going to get destroyed. Anyways, one of my Spartans is down to I think 60 men, because he's getting flank shots on him now with his archers, so I have to act fast here. I'm hoping his Praetorians will come out after my cavalry so that I can take my other cavalry out of hiding. Alright, in the back there, he's moving one of his Praetorians to the grass to see if I have a hidden unit, so I'm going to withdraw my cavalry. So I have no more hidden units now, but now I'm going to strike out and take his archers if I can. Alright, I seem to be dividing his attention with my Greek cavalry. So this is giving me some opportunities to strike his archer auxilia. So right there in the back there, like his Praetorians left them, those archers, so I'm coming after them with my Greek cavalry again. and he sent one of his Praetorians to attack the rear of my general, but he withdrew because that fight was going to go my way. Anyways, one of my units that was being shot at by his archers from the flank is down to 30 now. So thankfully I was able to cause some ruckus to his archers, and on the other side of the battlefield he's chasing my Greek Cavalry squadron with 2 of his Praetorians. So as long as I keep his Praetorian away from the battle, I should be good. And I want to finish off these archers. As I finish off the archers, I have a better chance of winning this semi-hopeless battle. He still has 1 whole unit of Archer Auxilia, plus 1 more unit of like 20 Archer Auxilia. So he's chasing my Greek Cavalry again, so I'm going to put them in the middle of my Spartans, and that's going to cause his Praetorians to stop chasing them. In the back, he has that 1 Praetorian squadron chasing after my other Greek Cavalry. And he has started the fight here. On the right, he's coming down with his legionary cohorts and Praetorians. On the left, he's hit one of my Spartans with a Praetorian unit as well. But my spears are going to destroy his Praetorians unless he can get like some flank attacks. So I warded off his Praetorians on my left. And on the right, there's a heavy concentration of his infantry. It's like all of his infantry right there on the right, plus a squadron of Praetorians. Alright, I'm going to feint at his archers, and just come back. I want to get his Praetorians away from the infantry fight. And whoops, I couldn't get my guys out there on time. And that was Frapp's fault, because as I said, Fraps it'll paralyze the response time of my keyboard. And sometimes they won't even respond at all. Alright, so I'm ganging up on his infantry. And it's gonna be tough here because he has a lot more guys than I do. Like, my guys are upgraded, but it's hard to fight against numbers, especially if they're Roman numbers. So he has 3 squadrons of Praetorians kind of lurking around. They're looking for a chance to strike. And yeah, I think he learned his lesson. He's not going to attack my spearmen directly. Alright, I'm withdrawing my Greek Cavalry on the right there. I'm gonna do some hit and run this time. Alright, and his Praetorians are coming at my general unit, and I turned them around to face his Praetorian squadrons. So that 1 Greek squadron that routed earlier, it came back to the battle. So I'm gonna use it to cause mayhem from behind. Oh, there goes this general, that's a good thing. Alright, so slowly but surely this battle is going my way now. Like the biggest reason I was able to accomplish this was taking out his archers and keeping his cavalry busy. Because otherwise he could easily swamp my outnumbered Spartans with his relatively good quality Roman units. So I think that's all of his Praetorians. They've routed from the battle. Now it's up to his legionary cohorts and his urban cohorts. But they are also routing. And now my upgrades are coming into play here. Oh, there's 1 more squadron of Praetorians right there. I didn't see them. And he's going to do a hammer and anvil attack, but it didn't work then. It's always hard doing that against like upgraded Spartans. But anyways, at this point I don't really need strategy anymore because this is Sparta. Anyways, my opponent said good game, so I think he's gonna surrender. But yeah, that was a really fun battle here. Like, my opponent was a good sport, and he had fun too. Yeah, he admitted defeat. And once again, that's the way you quit a game. You surrender first, and then leave. Anyways, that was my 853rd battle, and I highly recommend not using this type of strategy I used with this army I have. Like, I was doing it just because it was fun, but if you guys just want to win, then I wouldn't recommend that. It was kind of a gamble, but it was fun though, right? Hope you enjoyed it. So, go watch 300 now.